guys hear us? Hello. Can you hear us?
Yo,
Okay. So now everything's working. So what's up? How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm good. You're sitting outside. It's cold where I'm at. It's not cold there.
It's, no, it's cold here too, but doing an AMA with 4 children inside did not sound like the best idea, as I can hear them from here. So outside it was.
We can see them occasionally from there,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
running back and
Doxing the
forth.
kids.
Vague blurs.
So all right, let's talk about your project. Some
Sweet.
tell us a little bit about Narwhals, like how you came up with the idea and where you get like some of the inspiration for some of the artwork.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because I'm one of those people that have always had like 10 million freaking ideas, and they're always really ambitious. And so you start writing things down on paper and being like, okay, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, and then it's like, I don't have $2 million to do any of this, so let's think of something else. And so it's been years of different things we want to do, and ultimately at heart I'm an avid gamer, and have done a lot of game design stuff. And so I've also been involved in crypto since like 2017, and played around with a lot of different chains, and I've kind of watched the NFT community grow and flourish and start turning into what it is now. So really, me and the main developer on the project, Boxicle, had just been throwing things back and forth. I'm like, dude, what about this? He's like, no. Okay, well, what about this? No. And then one night, just randomly, I was thinking about, damn, there's so many like cute animals represented in NFTs, but like there has to be, I was initially I was like, I'm gonna do unicorns, and then I was like, dude, this grown man doing a bunch of trait based unicorns probably would come off a little strange, slash creepy, slash my wife would probably question everything. And then I was like, dude, narwhals. And then I was like, gnarly narwhals, yeah. And so I drew up the sketch and sent it to Box, and he was like, dude, this is absolutely hilarious. And so I just started grinding from that point on. And what was funny is, being the avid gamer kind of, I guess, geek nerd personality, whatever you want to call it. um I'm big on on like that feeling of nostalgia, especially like 90s, early 2000s kind of stuff, which might be dating me, which is unfortunate. But that's really what inspired this huge push for for all of these one-to-ones, man. I just did the count, and there's 53. We have 53 one-to-ones that are 100% unique hand-drawn narwhals, ranging from things like Gnarlywood Hulk Hogan, Narth Maul, or Darth Marwal, however you prefer to present it. We have Ninja Turtles. I got a bunch of anime references in there. Just I literally was doing anything I could think of. And what's even funnier now is, like, now that the collection is done, I've been like, oh man, we didn't do this one, or uh, whatever, though there's always room in the future, but really it was just this really kind of goofy, really cute. I wanted to focus on something that when people saw it, like, I wanted the feeling to kind of make you just feel like, dude, this is goofy, or like joyous, kind of, even if you just laugh at them because they're absolutely ridiculous. Then I feel like we've completed our objective with the narwhals.
Yeah, I'm looking at
On
some
that,
of the. Go
I
ahead.
haven't seen all the one-on-ones, but have you done Naruto?
No, but we did do Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach, which is my personal favorite one. Freaking love him. He's all bonkai'd out. He looks badass, and I really, really hope I get Ichigo because he's dope.
Yeah, I'm looking at some of the one of ones that you have in the Nardist collection. Let
Mm-hmm,
me put that
mm-hmm.
on the screen real quick, and there we go. It should be on the screen in just a second. But I'm looking at them, and I see so you've got the Nardist, which is the only one that's for sale of all of these one of ones. But I see you got one for the DeFi Jedi, one Kraz Degen, Crazy
Crazy
Degen,
Degen, yep.
Crazy. Okay, I can't. It's all together. And then you got three different Narwhal nations and TMNT crypto.
Yep.
So there's more you're going to be adding on that into that collection.
It's entirely possible. I came up with a couple today. Like, dude, Chewbacca as a narwhal. Like, come on, that'd be absolutely hilarious. And there's a couple other ones like. I think Ultimate Warrior would be really, really funny. I feel bad for all of the narwhals that don't like have a secondary like counterpart narwhal to complement them. You know what I mean? So I do have some ideas, but really first and foremost, and most importantly is that we get the collection going. We we have it finalized, but what I want to do next is really focus on the perks that we have for the people that are going to be purchasing and holding, plus the OGs in the Discord. So I'd say never as far as the Nardist collection goes. And I actually have a couple unique things that are a little different that will be coming to the Nardist collection soon. But the absolute main push is going to be the narwhals themselves, and then the matching nar banners that we're coming out with soon.
It's cool. I like the banner. The banner's really colorful.
Yeah,
um,
they came out pretty cool.
yeah, I definitely am. I'm definitely liking the Phantom of the Opera one that you made.
Yeah, dude.
Like I get a little biased on some things, but
That was really interesting because what's funny about the narwhals is like not a lot of collections use the really thick kind of marker style
yeah,
for the art. And the most unique and challenging thing about the collection as a whole is that was incredibly limiting. So you can actually see in some of the one-to-ones, as we progress from the initial ones that I released on Twitter and stuff early on, you can actually see some line sizes that get a little bit thinner, simply so we could diversify a little bit. Because man, that thick 18 pixel marker was just the hardest thing to come up with traits for. Like, there were some that I was so excited to do, and I was like, this just like a banana. I wanted to do a banana tusk that was like peeled, and it looked so phallic and absolutely incorrect that I was like, nope, we're absolutely moving on to something else here. So yeah, that's been very interesting as far as the development of the art goes, because you don't expect that kind of thing to happen, and then it's just this big stone wall. It's like, dude, it's too late. We got it done. We're gonna have to figure this out. So with the Phantom of the Opera, I actually, we toned down the shape, and dude, I hand embroidered that thing to match that
Oh, no
guy's,
way.
from the source outfit. That was wild, absolutely wild. My wife walked in, my eyes were like blood red. I'm like face into the screen. She's like, what's going on here?" I'm like, just a little bit of Phantom of the Opera. It's fine. It's fine.
yeah. I was surprised on how well it matched it. I was like, I didn't expect
Hmm.
that. You
That's
had a
been,
bunch of little details and stuff.
dude, it's been so weird. Because like Marge Simpson, I don't know if you guys have seen that one. Like the the essence, like capturing the essence of the source material has been almost just meme worthy in certain spots. Like on the Marge Simpson one-to-one, I even drew like the couch and the picture frame from the opening scene of the show, and like color matched it based on a frozen frame. And I look at it and I'm like, dude, this this is so stupid. Like it looks like it belongs. It's just so funny. It's so funny.
I saw a few of them that were pretty memeified. Like I saw a Pepe one somewhere,
You sure did. You
and then we
sure did.
saw we got, I don't know what we call it, but it's the Obi-Wan Kenobi one.
Yeah, dude.
Um,
Got to balance that Darth Marwal.
yeah, I think you got I know you got the Pickle Rick ones, but
Yeah,
you got Deadpool too, don't you? Some
we do
some
have a
superheroes.
we have a deep pity. We have Batman. I actually just tagged the Batman movie today and said, "Hey guys, screw going to see Robert Pattinson. Get this." Um, but yeah, we have we have Master Chief in there. I did one for Jarris Johnson, who's one of my favorite musicians. We have Office ones. We have
Like from
Mega
The
Man.
Office.
Oh yeah, dude. We have Kevin making his chili. We also have Prison Mike, which I'm especially proud of, and thank TMT Crypto for the inspiration on that one. But
But
then there's
do
some
you have
really unique
Dwight?
stuff. No, and there's the reason why is because that damn marker and his parted hair. I have a Dwight, and it did not make the cut because it just looked ridiculous. But then the background was "This man is a pervert. If seen, please contact Dwight Schrute." Dude, it was so funny. But the marker just didn't quite work.
Yeah.
But in the one-to-ones too, we also have a couple really unique things that I'm really really proud of. First and foremost, I don't think they're anywhere near, or else I would force them to. Never mind, they're not wearing pants, so I'm not going to force them to come out here. But my my 8-year-old and my 10-year-old both did a one-to-one narwhal for the collection as well. And they're
Cool.
also going to do matching banners for them as well. One of them did a Bowser from Mario, and then the other one just did one that he kind of freehanded with a Phantom logo on his T-shirt, and it's really cool. So super stoked that I've completely turned my children into degens. Um, but but the other cool thing about the project is I was talking about like capturing the essence or whatever. We've done a lot of tribute pieces to some of my favorite projects in Phantom. And I'm really stoked at how kind of just hilariously well these transferred over. So like we did Bit Damons, we did Phantom Bunch, we did Phantom Pokong, Yokai Chain. I'm trying to. We have a Fang Gang, a little baby Bowser wearing a Fang Gang mask for potluck. We did Phantom Invaders. There's also a Phantom Quest in there, which is Kratos from God of War holding the Phantom Quest weapon in his hand. We have Phantom Heroes. I mean, we just went nuts, which is cool because I think the Phantom community is it's insane. Like when I first got involved with Phantom, I was like, dude, I'm not going anywhere else. This is like one giant family that just wants to see everyone succeed. But then also, these other projects, everyone A is so talented and B just so freaking cool about it. They're like, hell yeah, make me a narwhal, dude. Let's see how it turns out. and fortunately, they're pretty hilarious and they look pretty rad. And I know like Bit Damons, they said whoever mints the Bit Damon narwhal, they have a special thing for too and stuff like that. So lots of really cool stuff coming with the one-to-ones. Oh,
Is
damn it. Crypto worms. We did a crypto worm too. I can't leave them out. Because it's probably the most ridiculous one because the crypto worm is the narwhal's horn and they're both making eyes at each other. And it's terrifyingly awesome.
Honestly, I have
so
to
are,
say it's really great to see an NFT creator really just having fun with their collection. Just doing goofy little
Yeah.
things like that. And
I
you
think
seem,
Yeah.
you seem to really be enjoying the process as well, which is, I'm not going to say it's refreshing, but it's really cool to see.
Well, thanks, dude. Yeah, the whole idea is like joy. We just want to have fun and bring people joy in any way that we can.
I see.
The Pickle Rick one didn't bring me joy.
No.
Just a
Pickle Rick-
gift. I'm telling everybody that's watching now, if you join the Discord after this or during this or whatever, as
I
soon
watch
as
the
I get off
restream.
the call, I will drop a giant Pickle Rick narwhal gif in chat for everyone to just enjoy and not be terrified by.
It's
so-
horrific.
It's just so weird. Like it's cool to see, but then the motion just
It's
bothers me.
terrible.
It's unsettling.
Terrible.
Yeah.
It absolutely is. My wife was like, "You're a freak," and just walked away.
So how many of the projects have like I know you said whoever mints, which one was it again?
The Bit Damon.
The Bit Damon one. They have a prize. Are there any of the projects that are doing something like that yet, or are they just all
As far
tribute
as, like,
pieces?
Like it's just really just tribute pieces right now. I mean, we're now that I got the collection finalized here just a couple days ago. But the unfortunate thing of being a struggling artist or whatever you want to call it is, there's still normie life that sometimes consumes, which has been it's been literally out of control with how much stuff is going on. So now that the collection is done and everything's ready to go, we QA'd our butts off, making sure that there were no narwhals in there that made me say, no, I would feel really lame if I got that one. Get rid of that one. Let's put this one in. That kind of stuff to try and really, give people the biggest value for what they're supporting here. Now that that's done, we're moving towards working on what can flourish or evolve from what we've already done. So we have 12 days to go until mint, plus the following roadmap that's way longer than I ever want to get into. And there's just so many cool things that I don't want to tell anyone yet and want to be a surprise. But now is where those partnerships will come. So we're going to start reaching out to other teams and seeing, who wants to do what and how we can have a lot of like really fun with this, but also just again, it's about Phantom as the community. So how do we get more users to Phantom? How do we get more people embracing these projects? I mean, I could say for most of these other projects, like Phantom Bunch is a really good example. Like, dude, the market itself is on fire right now. So so just kind of seeing these people that are coming and embracing the art in the community has been so exciting. But also as creators and as a community, you want to capitalize that as much as you can and really embrace the audiences. So I look forward to doing that, and a lot more will be shared on Twitter and Discord soon.
So I know you don't want to give too much information away, but you talked about your roadmap a little bit. Did you
Mhm.
do you have anything like you can tell people about that you may
Yeah,
not have released? Like what future plans for the narwhals and stuff?
sure. My big thing, as the ecosystem is always so it's so dynamic. Anything can happen, and the most important thing is that you never want to go off and be like, hey, we're gonna do this, and then have nothing come from that. Like I cannot tell you how many things I've purchased throughout my life via ICOs or NFTs or what have you, where it's like, okay, yeah, the roadmap was absolutely solid, and then you're a year down the road and it's like, dude, what the hell happened? So instead of taking the big, bold approach of, we're going to create the Narverse and, all of this kind of stuff, we're taking it it does sound really freaking cool though. We're taking it very, very, A, realistic, and B, something that we know we can achieve, because we want to deliver to the community. We have things we want to build, but we also I would always rather under promise and over deliver. So roadmap wise, things that I can share right now, we are doing, as I said, we're doing a matching legendary hand drawn banner that like matches your narwhal. So like if you get Gnarlywood Hogan, then I'll probably do like a wrestling ring with like Macho Man Narwhal in it, as the banner, stuff like that. I'm concepting those out right now. Aside from that, we're working on a hereditary, like genetics based baby narwhal. So how it'll work is we'll have a max supply of 1,111 babies, but they can only be created from people that own two or more narwhals. So how it'll work is we'll have a system set up where people will be able to choose any two of the narwhals that they have and offer them as parents. And then what that will do is it'll create a baby that will either inherit traits from the parents based on the traits that the parents have, or it will get new traits based on a combination of traits that the parents have. For example, like, blue, blue and yellow skin color would make a green baby. But then also, we're going to enable legendaries to be given up, not given up, but to be included and offered as a parent in the mint too. So there's an opportunity to get special new legendary baby narwhals based on hidden criteria that we have that will result in some legendary traits. So there will be like, we'll release the full rules and how it's all going to work soon, and that'll all be on Discord. But it's going to be really cool. And then from there, uh, there might be something coming that involves a cannabis partnership and the narwhals, but I'm not going to divulge too much on that right now. As I said earlier, I'm a game guy at heart. Like, I grew up on like Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest and all that kind of stuff. And while that was always the ultimate goal, I don't think a narwhal RPG necessarily fits the bill. It could, but I'm not sold on it yet. So what we are doing is, because I love crypto so much, and way back in the day, I used to play Ether Crash all the time, and I thought it was the most hilarious and frustrating like social gambling experience I've ever encountered in my entire life. We're working on a narwhal uh, gambling game, but it's not chance based. It's 100% skill based from the players. So anyone holding a narwhal will be able to wager Phantom or X tokens against other narwhals in this game. And how it will work is it'll be kind of like a battle royale, and at the end of every round, a winner will take that pot and walk away with it. And so you'll get some really some really rich narwhals out there if they're good at what they do. Um, so we do have stuff like that again, it's really realistic. It's a game that I've had planned out for a very long time, and have most of the source and stuff already figured out. So it was like, okay, this fits really well with what we're trying to do, and it's something really unique that will frustrate and delight people all over the place.
I'm just stuck on the baby narwhals and thinking Obi-Wan with Darth Maul, baby. You get a
Yeah,
purple
there's going to be
lightsaber.
some real cursed looking babies coming out of this, but I'm
Oh
so
yeah,
pumped
it's
for
gonna
that.
be great. I mean, it's gonna be just hilarious. Yeah,
Thinking like you have
there's a couple.
projects that people be breeding the project narwhals together. So
Oh, it's
like
gonna be. Yeah,
like Bit
imagine like a
Damon.
Phantom Bunch style Bit Damon narwhal. Like how crazy that would look. It'd be freaking awesome. But
Yeah.
yeah, we're I'm working on all of those tables once the banners are done, and they're going to be pretty sweet. I'm sure we'll also. I'm not sure who it was, but I was going to have the kids do them. And the other day we were talking about like, uh, you know, uh, Paw Patrol in Daniel Tiger's neighborhood, and so my kids were like, that's what we have to do. We have to totally make those as legendary narwhals. And I'm just like, no. Well, okay. So so maybe those will come to the babies. I don't know, but I can promise that the stuff that we have coming for them is going to be really neat and really unique. The skins that I'm working on, like, dude, they're cuter than the big grown up narwhals, which I thought was going to be hard to do, but they're really cool.
So you have a mint price and mint date set on it already?
Yeah, we went full meme worthy on it. So we're doing February 22nd, 2022 at 2:22 Pacific Standard Time. 2,222 narwhals for 22 Phantom apiece. That was really difficult to say.
So it's all two.
Lots of twos.
It's
I'm a
easy to
big fan
remember.
of the number two.
And I believe you told me you guys were you guys donating a portion of it?
That's absolutely true. So I have an account set up with the World Wildlife Fund, I think is what it's called now, for to donate 10,000. Once we mint out, we will donate 10,000 USD to narwhal preservation. And what was unique about that organization is when you make a donation of that size, even though we're not like an official DAO, you can always kind of look at it in that fashion. The narwhal and the narwhal holders would actually become an official partner in narwhal preservation. So again, I have that ticket open with them. The lines of communication have definitely been a challenge. As far as follow-up goes. So I've actually also reached out to a couple other preservation agencies to ensure that we can fulfill that promise, because like, the idea of the narwhal is super cute, and I think we do a good job preserving how majestic the creatures are. But the fact of the matter too is like they're super endangered, and why wouldn't something so cool to be inspired by, and do something that makes you feel so good, to protect something that actually, you want your kids to be able to go to an aquarium and see a narwhal, or go to the Arctic and see a narwhal. But I don't think we'll be doing that anytime soon.
I keep thinking when you said endangered in Wales, the South Park episode, just I believe it was South Park. It just
We
popped in
do
my
have
head.
a
I'm just like,
butters. We have a butters one too, man.
oh yeah, there's a butter. I
Yeah.
remember seeing that one. Yeah.
Yep.
It's just things just keep popping in my head, man. I got mind racing, so I just
Oh, it's all good.
things
I
pop in
think
my head. I'm just like South Park and do a whole whale thing.
I think to be successful in this space, you kind of have to be that way. And also, hey, Bana. Sorry, dog came to say hello. I think also, something that's really important for everyone to know is about a half hour ish or so before the mint goes live at like 1:45 PST, we're going to have a launch party in our Discord. And it's going to be a little bit unique as far as launch parties go. I have up to 50 NFTs from different projects across the Phantom ecosystem that we will be giving away in celebration. We're going to be talking,
You
with
say
the
50?
up to 50. And I say up to because I'll release it in the Discord within the next 24 hours or so. But the amount that we release will be based on the amount of attendees that we have.
Okay.
But we have Creatures of the Cave, we have Yokai, we have Phantom Bunch Descendants, I have some Stonks, we have a Bit Damon, just tons of absolutely wonderful, wonderful projects that I've taken out of my personal collection and just saved to give back to the community once we get ready for go live. We'll have conversations open with myself and the developer and hopefully a couple special guests. We'll probably potentially maybe release some more alpha at that time. And you talk about South Park, which is what triggered me on this. The South Park movie has one of my favorite jokes that I've ever seen, and for some reason it stuck with me for a very long time. But they're talking about having the meeting for the resistance, and they're like, tell them there's going to be punch and pie. And then Stan freaks out. He's like, dude, we don't have any punch and pie. And Carmen's like, God damn it, tell him there's going to be punch and pie. More people are going to come, but they tell him there's punch and pie. I can tell everyone that comes to the Discord party that you will receive some punch and pie. And you can find out what that means when you come.
Or bring your own punch and pie and come for the.
I mean, you could, but your computer might get a little sticky.
Well, so you got we got the legendaries mixed in. It's all in the one collection, the one Gnarwhals collection.
Yep, all RNG. They are in there somewhere. I did the math the other day, and it came to one in about every 47 Gnarwhals, roughly, is how the ratio works out.
It's not bad odds.
No,
Yeah,
like
it's pretty solid. And then knowing that you'll get a matching banner on top of that, and then eventually if you have two, you can get a baby. I think the value's there. I hope the value's there. Please tell me in Discord if you think it's not.
And so all the legendaries will come with a banner, or they'll get a banner.
Yeah, you'll get one for free. Every person that ends up minting a legendary, or I guess buying one, secondary after the fact, which will be exclusively on Opera House, just so that everyone is aware. Everyone that has a legendary narwhal that is a 100% unique crafted piece will be able to claim a free NFT 1500 by 500 banner that matches that narwhal.
Nice. I'm definitely hoping I get one. I'll slap a banner up. I don't mind. I like I like colorful banners. I don't like the plain, like, just dull.
Totally.
Colored banners bore me.
Yeah. They're going to be pretty cool.
So, do you have any like partnerships other than the Bit Damon one?
I mean,
Anything else
really,
going on?
I think an important one to note is the partnership that we have with Opera House. I've said it on Twitter a couple times, and I believe in Discord as well. But we have every intention to simply launch exclusively with Opera House. So what's going to happen is we'll go live on Opera House as soon as the minting completes. But that's going to be our home. And there's a lot of reasons behind that. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to blow smoke since I have you guys on the phone, but we as a team felt very comfortable with the fact that it's been so selfless and focused on the creators and actually the end users in the Phantom ecosystem. We've gotten tons of feedback and implementations just based on people sending you a tweet that are constantly evolving the platform into something really, really exciting. And really, everyone's just been super easy to work with, very knowledgeable. And the fact, like, I think what made us feel most comfortable about this was the fact that that the Opera House team wants the Phantom community projects to succeed just as much as the projects do, and it's very, very it's a breath of fresh air. So that is absolutely our plan and what we're sticking to. And so thanks for that, you guys. And we're
Well,
very excited to be launching with you.
we want to make sure that projects that are passionate and are putting all the sweat and all the effort into it. We just want to make sure that they get the exposure they deserve. You know,
Cool. Yeah.
so it's one of our main focal points, I guess. We
And
prioritize projects.
there is no Phantom without the people. It's not
Mm.
just VCs without the people.
Right.
Yeah.
We're not here for them.
So
Gosh, careful though, they might hear you.
you know, I know this is off topic and kind of like not trying to shill another project, but I think that Narwhals would be cool if you guys contact Bobbleheads because they're working a whole game out too, where different whitelist NFTs can fight each other in like a 2D platformer fighting game like Mortal Kombat.
Dude,
So
like Smash, but with NFTs?
yeah,
You freaking
Yeah.
kidding me?
yeah, I think
Oh man.
I'll try to hook you up with them, but I think that's definitely a project because they want to get good projects in with them and get them so that their NFTs will be able to be used for fighting each other.
Sweet.
So
That's
I think that
yeah, that's dope.
that'd be fun to fight Narwhals.
Oh
It
yeah.
would. We're gonna stab the crap out of some people with those
unless you
giant
got
tusks.
unless you got the pickle Rick going,
Well, I mean,
they just scare people then.
Yeah, it'll
could
make
do
them run
that
away.
in a
Yeah.
different way. Yeah.
But I'm definitely looking forward to minting. I've set aside some to get some Narwhals.
Much appreciated.
I
Yeah,
really
and-
like I really like how it feels like simple but complex. If you get
it's a
what I'm
hard
saying.
balance. Yeah, absolutely. And like what's funny is, as I looked through the minted collection, or not the minted, I'm sorry, but the generated collection, it was it was really interesting because there's a big balance of simple and more complex. For example, there's an accessory trait, which is anything that's not their eyes, mouth, tusk, or like skin color. And so that was kind of a free reign to do whatever the hell I felt like with that accessories trait. And really late in the game, I ended up nixing a few of them completely and adding some new ones and stuff. But what was really cool was when looking at the collection is it was like you could really see, okay, like this one's a little too simple, or like this one's there's a lot going on here, this does not work. And so I personally put a lot of time. I looked at every single one of the 2222 manually about 6 different times. And then I actually generated about 3000 instead of the 2222. And what I did was I ended up replacing about 270 of them, that generated with ones that I thought felt a little bit more like that balance, of you know okay, this one I think will make somebody way happier than minting what this one ended up turning out like. So there was a lot of time and love put into this, again with the intent of like, I really hope that when people hit that button, which if I remember correctly, it's hold on, I have to tell you what the button says because it's hilarious. Breed breed me some I can't, the developer, you'll see it on the 22nd. Box wrote something when he was coding the page, and it's so ridiculous and so funny. It's like breed me some gnar is what the
Yeah.
the mint button says, but
Yeah, that
it's
one's
really
up on your
funny.
Twitter
But
page. Screenshot.
so we did that on purpose. Please don't judge us for it sounding funny or looking awkward. But yeah, the thing is, when people hit that button, I want them to be like, "Oh yeah, look at that! Like that's cool." And I wanted it to be a global thing. I have a big family that I'm trying to take care of in doing this, and I wanted, my whole idea was, you have joy, but I would want my son, my daughter, my wife, any of them to feel that, when they click on it, or even my friends. And so I really very self-conscious about it, to be completely honest, and now I'm getting all ass sweaty over here. But I really hope that people, when they click that button, are like, "Oh dude, it's a narwhal."
I see some of the Narwhals. Did you make some characters from Cartoon Network children's shows?
It
Some of them look
depends.
just like them, and they look like they're themed on them.
No, none of the generative had anything in mind other than me just being uh,
Creative.
whatever the term is for my brain. You can hear from how I talk that it's a little sporadic. But I did do stuff like again stuff from like my childhood that I that I thought would work, and then we did do a no face for one very specific follower that we all know and love very very much. Um, I did do a Captain Planet though. If you want to talk cartoons,
I
I
saw
felt that
Captain
was
Planet.
obscure and dope enough that like he had to make the cut. But really with the generative stuff, it was some of the assets I wanted to be kind of like nostalgic and or reminiscent. Like one of the eyes are Cappy eyes from Super Mario Odyssey, just because like between my three boys, they've probably played 2,000 hours of Super Mario Odyssey, and Cappy's eyes are forever ingrained into my brain. And other traits that were kind of reminiscent of things where you go like, that's pretty cool. Like we have some spooky eyes and stuff like that that I think when you see you'll be like, oh dude, I totally know what this is. But I think the community will be pretty stoked when they see the next collection that's coming, aside from the artists, when you take that nostalgic and like uh you said, oh, did you pull things from old kids cartoons and kind of run with them? I would say just hang tight, and I think you'll really like what's coming next. It's pretty
Let me
sorry, I cuss like a sailor. It's pretty effing cool.
let me pitch something to you for a narwhal idea. All right,
We're doing Shark Tank. Okay.
Johnny Bravo.
Dude. All
It's a
right,
tiny
that'd be
little
pretty
horn
funny.
poking out there. Yes,
Hold on, get the notepad out. All right,
Johnny
we'll let the
Bravo.
community vote. We'll let the community vote. I'll put it in Discord. All right,
I
Johnny
think.
Bravo.
I see. I go back and I watch some of the shows that we grew up on, like back in the '90s and early 2000s, stuff like that. And I look at some of those shows and I'm like, holy crap, this stuff would not fly today.
Yeah, dude.
Like
But then
Johnny
there's stuff
Bravo
that,
is just
yeah,
extremely wrong.
yeah, not as bad as Pickle Rick gif though. I mean, that's pretty offensive.
I mean, it's just it's not. I
It
don't
was,
find Pickle Rick gif as offensive, more just uncomfortable.
yeah, offensive in a different way. It definitely is one of those things that makes you go, ugh.
it feels
Yeah.
like I've stared into the abyss long enough that it's staring back.
But yeah, like another, again like the '90s and stuff. Rugrats, Doug, all that kind of stuff. Um, I had been working on a Reptar narwhal from Rugrats. It just didn't work. But again, the future is going to be entirely based on how this goes. So we're going to absolutely fulfill the roadmap and stuff that we have planned out. But then what I've done personally is I've written out kind of I guess side maps of, these are other things that we have, these are other things that we want to do, these are other things that would really be cool to reward people with. And so again, we're at the mercy of the community, and I really hope that people are like, yeah, these are cool. And even if they're not, like, this has been the coolest freaking experience I've ever experienced in my life. But based on how everything goes, I have some really really interesting things that we'd like to implement.
I think.
Sorry, my toddler is standing over here just in his diaper at this glass door, and he's flicking the little door stopper just over and over, and he's staring at me dead in the eyes, just going like,
So is he doing like this? Like
dude, I don't even kids,
kids are weird. Kids
they
are
are
crazy, man.
weird.
They say they say spooky things all the time.
They do. Yeah. But they draw some sick narwhals. My two oldest are actually working on they have two NFT series that they want to do. uh they are doing NFT lollipops. So they have decided that the stick, the lollipop itself, the background, and then an accessory like a lollipop wearing a hat. That's going to be their first series, and I'm going to do all the generative and code work for them. I'm about to go over to that door and put a child in the hot tub or something. I don't know. And then the other one that they're going to do is cookies. They're going to do cookies, where cookie shape, chocolate chip, other random things, broken glass. I'm not sure. It depends on how degen my kids are feeling at the time. But it's
I can
really,
see.
that's another really cool thing that has come from this. You know, like
Mm.
they're so young and they're so excited and they're motivated. And I think, you know, when we talk about Phantom and community and NFTs and crypto as a whole, like, you know, that's what this is about. I said the other day, and I stand by this. Like it's like hip hop, man. You know, this genre of music came around, and people were like, "Oh yeah, you know, this is cool. You know, I can vibe to this." But I don't think anybody was prepared for like the cultural impact that hip hop had on entertainment as a whole and how it changed everything and kind of continues to do so. I look at NFTs, you know, just like that. Like in Phantom especially, you know, we have this very affordable method for anybody with a dream to create, to get out there and just do it. And then you have, you know, platforms like Opera House that are like, hey, you know, you're not tech savvy, let me help you with that, let me show you the way, let me help you do what you may be destined to do. And do, I mean, it gets me so excited, like bleeding heart or whatever. But like, this is exactly, I think, the place to be. And seeing people so young and so motivated to embrace that, I think it's just gonna be huge. So
I definitely think Phantom's the place to be. I agree with that. Sweet. That's Phantom is definitely probably the best community out there.
yeah,
I
I
Or
will
I won't
never
I won't touch
go anywhere.
BSC. I won't
Well, I
touch
mean,
or Ethereum.
dude, I'm too poor to play on Ethereum.
I think
Oh,
I think people who I think it's either like you're on Ethereum or you're not on Ethereum. If you're not on Ethereum, it's for one of two reasons. Either you're too poor to be on Ethereum or you're too stingy to be on Ethereum.
yeah, 100%.
I'm gonna
My
go with
portfolio is
both
gonna stay. Yeah, yeah. It's a
because
little bit of column A, a little bit of column B,
I
but
would
really, I
love to
mean,
always say I'm poor on paper.
for, yes, that is what I'm reporting this year. That is correct.
Poor. Yeah.
Very poor.
What was your income?
Um,
Poor.
none, not applicable.
I'm dying.
Well, I'm an artist, so that's somewhat true. Oh, ouch. Anyway, um, what, you know, with Phantom, I think we have, from what I've seen, because I have played around in other chains, and I really think that the art is so dynamic, and you have something from everyone, something for everyone. Like Phantom is absolutely insane. But the other thing is, like, you know, you have these influencers and community members. There's your tinfoil, there's Voodoo, there's Into the Blockchain, there's people like No Face is a prime example. You have these people that are literally just so bullish about each other and so willing to like help each other out. Like a prime example, um I didn't get a, what was it? A potluck pig. I wasn't able to mint one in time. I was really pissed. And when I came back, I had all of these people like, dude, let me give you a potluck pig. Like what? Like, but I don't have any Fanties right now. I don't care. Let me give you a Pollock Pig. Like, dude, no one anywhere is like that. This is the coolest group of people. Everybody just wants to succeed together, and I think it's funny. You know, it's kind of like the whole 3-3 thing, but as a community, like we're holding together, we're buying together, we're sticking together, and because of that, we're all gonna make it out of this alive together. And that's what's really cool about Phantom.
That's I agree with that. I like Phantom because I do see a lot of that. I mean, even we do that. We'll mint something and people will be like, "Oh, I missed out," and we'll either do a giveaway or we'll give it away to somebody who just really upset about it. But like I look at that and then I look at the real world. Like if you look at Black Friday when people go to the store, they're
Dude,
fighting to the death over a TV,
dude. Yeah. Yeah.
and
I
it's
had a
like a
guy.
$500 TV.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, dude. Like I remember I got really, really lucky a couple years ago, and was invited by PlayStation to pre-order a PS5. And when the dude came to my house, the FedEx driver or whatever, he looked at the package. He's like, "This is from Sony Entertainment of America." I was like, "Okay." He's like, "Good thing it's a good day, or I'd be leaving with this right now." Like, dude, what the hell? Like, what is going on? Why are people like this? and it's scary. Everyone's so divided and just so angry, which there's a lot of reasons to feel that way. 100%, absolutely valid. But it's a breath of fresh air being able to go somewhere, even though this community online, and not necessarily escape it, because I don't think that's the right word, but to have your faith in humanity restored. And that's what Phantom does. Like, it just makes me feel really, really good about being a part of something.
Hey, we got tons of good people on here, and like when you look at like what I was talking about the Black Friday, people fighting over $500 TV, you'll see people just giving away $800, $900,
Like,
$1,000
it's
NFTs,
nothing. It's
and
crazy.
and they're just like, it's just a thing. Don't really care,
Yeah.
Like, so that's
But
the good thing about Phantom is it's a community with people working hard to get to bring success to everybody.
hmm
And I
and
mean,
it's
you do
all
got those unfortunate scams that pop up every now and then, but we all it seems like the community is pretty rapid to respond on those. So
yeah, I mean, people are looking out for each other. Like, Discord's getting lit up the second something happens. Like, everybody, come on, get out of here, protect yourselves. I'm here to protect you too. Let's go, family. Like, all right, cool,
it's one reason
It-
I constantly follow FTM alerts. I
Mm.
follow Potluck Labs. Like I just watch them for like especially FTM alerts. Austin, he's done a great job, bringing important information to people, and the members too. Just the community members who spot things before all the big guys do.
Mhm.
Once they bring it up and everybody checks it, then it just instantly goes out in like all point bulletin. Like everybody's like, "Yo, be on the lookout. This is happening right now. Hurry up."
Yeah, and it spreads fast. And I think really in a lot of situations, like, we've as a community, we've definitely helped protect a lot of people, and that's rad.
Yeah, and then you got Phantom. A lot of Phantom too is like diehard Phantom.
hmm
Like they won't touch BSC, AVAX, none of
Yeah.
that. You got those that are cross chain that love that, but there's a lot of people who are just only Phantom all day.
Yep. I'm
So
not interested in anything else. I love it. Yeah, I won't ever look back. I also look at Phantom like, the ecosystem as a whole. We're still early, and I think that's
oh
really
yeah,
important for our community to remember too. Like, just imagine where all of us are going to be, 3 to 5 years from now. Like, it's going to be absolutely life changing for a ton of people, and that's beautiful. It's like the whole Frog Nation mentality, but I feel there's a really strong application of really looking out for each other here.
I think in the next few years, I think probably like within 5 years. So I think it's not unrealistic for Phantom to skyrocket up past $50, per Phantom. So I'm really bullish on Phantom and all the
Yeah,
a lot of Phantom projects. I'm not gonna say all, but a lot of them. And it's in my opinion, I think some of the best artists are on Phantom. I mean,
agreed
you got some good ones on it.
wholeheartedly.
You got some good ones on Ethereum, but like as far as all the other chains, I think the vast majority of talented artists are all on Phantom.
Yep,
So,
100%.
um, but I think is there anything else you want to mention before we wrap it up? Because I know you got an appointment to get to.
Oh shit! I totally forgot. This was
Yeah,
just too
well, I
much
didn't
fun.
forget for you.
Woo! Good looking out, dude. Oh man, that would
Well, I
have
just
been
want to make sure you don't.
awkward.
Well, happy wife is a happy life, right?
Dude, she would come out here and slap me on camera. I guarantee it. Hopefully she doesn't watch this later, because then she'll hear that and be like, I would not. And I'd be like, I was just kidding.
And then you'll
That
get
makes
slapped.
for great
Laugh,
content, though.
baby.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
record it for us. We'll make an NFT. We'll make an NFT of you getting slapped.
Yeah, I'll put it in the Nardist collection. No, I mean, this is great.
Hashtag
I
slap.
think, yeah, just getting whacked. I really appreciate it. I'm really looking forward to what we're gonna do. I do have a little surprise for everyone. I did mint a couple promotional narwhals for some giveaways, and I would like to give away uh, the Genesis Narwhal to a community member. So if you all would like to facilitate a giveaway of sorts for our viewers, that would be absolutely stellar. And I would love to get that done, within the next 24 hours or so, to show someone some love before we go live. But really, no, just I'm really excited, you guys. I'm really thankful for your time, everything you're doing for the community, and to everybody that's watching. Thanks for dealing with my sporadic brain. and B, I hope to just kick some ass with all of you. Narwhal, hashtag Narwhal Nation and all that jazz. Come join on Discord. I promise to entertain you at least once a day with something either stupid or funny that I say. And I just look forward to everybody coming out on the 22nd and joining our party and in our little mint off.
I think what we're going to do is we're going to do the giveaway. We'll do it on Twitter. And
Cool.
I'll probably ask a trivia question from something that you mentioned in here in the video.
Cool.
And I guess we'll do something like follow us and then find the answer to the question I'll ask on Twitter in the video.
Dope.
And then,
Thanks a lot, guys.
We'll do a drawing. So make a GIF loop. Oh, make it a GIF loop. I think he's talking about you getting slapped.
I'll do it. If it's the right thing for the community, I'll take one for the team.
Try not to get slapped, though. I don't know if
Ask my wife. She's going to be like, hell yeah, I'll slap you on camera.
You don't have to pay me. I'll pay you.
Yeah. Great.
All right. Well, I guess we're going to wrap this up, and we will be in touch soon. Of course, I'm in your Discord and you're in ours, so we'll be chatting quite a bit before launch, and then once the launch happens, I guess we'll all be in the launch party too. So
don't forget, guys, launch party, punch and pie. We'll see you there.
All right. Well, you have a good one. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.